Hey, something special, man. Hey, DAZN, you gotta do something, baby. Hey, DAZN, everybody listening, nigga. You gotta do something. Shout out to Renee Box Young. Listen, I came on early because my dude Renee Box Young had me laughing. He said, you gotta do something, baby. Something special. I don't know what you heard about me. I'm a motherfucking PIMP. Yeah, smash the like button. We back. We back live on the 5. I don't know what you heard about me. DAZN can't get $1 out of me. No guns, no cigarette. Cause I'm a motherfucking PIMP. Yeah. DAZN can't get $1 out of me. Yeah, it's looking bad for old media. Let me just tell y'all. Let's just start with that. It's looking real bad for old media. We gonna be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar. Smash the like button. We back live on the 5. Man, YouTube is bugging with these notifications. What's popping? How's everybody doing? Huh? Showing love from H-Town. Shout out to H-Town. Yeah, Texas. Big Texas up in here. Bro, YouTube has been playing with the kid. Bro, I'm surprised YouTube ain't been sued for some of this fuckery, bro. To be honest. Because they be doing little stupid shit with the sending out, like, the channel be super lit and then they just stop sending notifications when we lit. Like, come on, bro. People just gotta be Miss Cleo to call now for your free read out. They just gotta assume when I'm on. Like, come on, man. Come on. Shout out to H-Town though. Come on, man. We gonna have a good show. I don't have an iced coffee, but I got this yerba. Yeah, I got my yerba. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be a good one. We're gonna talk about the Cinnabons and Canelo. Man, the Cinnabons is hot. They angry with your boy. They really are angry. But we gonna talk about, bro, these cinnamon rolls, these fools is like set tripping in the comment section. This is a good fight for Canelo. Like, no the fuck it isn't. What? Oh my God. I'm about to get started. Yeah, hold on. Let me baptize. Let me spray. Yeah, y'all gonna wake up and smell these roses. Bro, this is not, the Canelo options is trash. Everybody in the comment section just type trash. I am not feeling it. These are not the matches that anybody has asked for. And listen, Golden Boy gotta stop. I'm ready to go. Ego making him mad though. Man, that's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying him. I'm destroying him. Listen, don't get mad because Canelo and Golden Boy cooked up some hot garbage. That's not, 2 of them shits was due. One was The Danny Jacobs fight was No, the Danny Jacobs, yeah. The Danny fight was but 2 of them shits was due. Come on, Canelo and Golden Boy, nigga. I could divide 4 fights in 2 years, nigga. I could divide, bro. Don't get me on my whole shit. Ever since he went to DAZN, the fights have been garbage. Except for Danny Jacobs. That was the only fight that people, myself, new media, and the fans really requested. Ain't nobody told Canelo to fight Sergey Kovalev after he almost got melted by Anthony Yard. So 2 of them shits was due. One was and he ain't got no Illmatics on DAZN. That's a 1 hot fight every 4 fight average, and that's so lame. Yeah, the money keep coming in. We gonna talk about it, bro. Old media, they squirming. It's like falling in quicksand. The more frantically you try to get out and you don't pace yourself, you getting swallowed. Pause. You getting swallowed. You gonna fall. You gonna sink. Shout out to Ken Glenn. The name rhymes. Bars. He said it was trash, bro. I just took the trash out because Thursday they come pick up the trash. They could have just picked up Canelo's next fight options. I should have put it on the side of the street. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's what the options are to me. This is just my opinion, just my thoughts. The trash go out every Thursday, so I should have just put Canelo's his rumored fight options, because as events, those fights are trash. I don't know what, and the funny thing is the Cinnabons keep coming back. They come back like we're gonna change the programming. Listen, I don't have no problem with Canelo. He's a terrific fighter, but I'm entitled. Canelo don't pay my bills. I'm entitled to have an opinion on his selection process as a boxing channel and a person with authority. You know, meaning I paved my way. I've earned my stripes in this game, and to me, the rumored options are trash. That's it. Hey, we don't have to have no long discussion, but I can explain why they're trash to me. Hey, Renee trolling, bro. He said, look out for Canelo versus Eggington. Bro, that's that UK. That shit, bro. Smash the like button. This is going to be a fun show. I'm feeling kind of ornery. So you know it's going to be a good show. Listen, you know it's going to be a good show. It's 707 right now. That's also my area code. 707. Say it backwards. Bay Area. Yee. Yiddy. All right. Let's talk. Hope you guys are ready. Shout out to King Glenn for the super chat, kicking that off. Smash the like button. I'm not a fan of the options, the rumored options that Canelo has. In my opinion, they're trash. They're not fights that anybody's requested. And it's the same thing I've been saying. Canelo, his star power is dwindling. Whose idea was it to take a proven pay-per-view star, a proven guy who can sell on pay-per-view, and take him off of pay-per-view and put him in these types of fights that nobody has asked for? Please let me know. Listen, as always, I bought this just for the hot seat. Hold on, let me reset the timer. Listen, I'm like Denzel and Man on Fire, huh? Yeah, okay, I reset the clock. I'm back to zero, all zeros, huh? Yeah, I'm like Denzel and Man on Fire. Yeah, okay. I got my stopwatch. Now we can talk about it, huh? In my hot seat. You on my channel, Boxing Ego, and I got the stopwatch. I'm Denzel and Man on Fire, huh? That's what you telling me? Yeah. Let's go. I got the stopwatch. I put the clock back to zero. Let's see who got something to say about Canelo, huh? Where the Cinnabon, huh? Yeah, okay. All you pastry motherfuckers, huh? Where the Cinnabon? I'm waiting for y'all. I wish you had more time. King Kong ain't got shit on me. But what? Let's get it. I'm ready. Yeah, Young Zell, huh? Yeah, where the Cinnabons at right now, huh? They know on my show we got that Blue Magic, huh? Blue Magic, name brand like Pepsi. I guarantee it my dollar. Where are the Tell me what I should like about Canelo versus Jason Quigley. Yeah, okay, you said it was gonna be a good fight, huh? Tell me right now. I'll wait. Tell me what I should like about that fight. Tell me what I should like about that. Yeah, we live on the 5. And Omedia finna die on the 5. Stop playing with me. Let's get it. Tell me what I should like about that fight. Please tell me. Anybody. See, we always get to these like standoffs where I say my P. As soon as this video hang up, check back in the comments. There's gonna be someone, oh, you're just hating on Canelo. Man, fuck that. If you ain't present right now while I got the floor open, then stop playing with me. Ryder is a good fighter. He will give Canelo a good fight. But listen, Canelo is supposed to be the man. He is supposed to be a superstar. There's a lot of fights that shouldn't happen that a person can give you a tough fight. That ain't shit. When you're someone of the stature of a Canelo, they try to make him like the Mexican Floyd Mayweather. He ain't that, bro. When did Floyd ever was in discussion in his pro career to fight Jason Quigley, someone who had just got knocked out the previous year with no profile in America. See, it's literally the antithesis. It's literally the antithesis of what Floyd did. Because if anything, no matter how much you hate Floyd, easy work, motherfucker. I'm rich, motherfucker. No matter how much you hate Floyd Mayweather, you have to admit he had the biggest events every single year since being Money Mayweather. I'm lying? Huh? Yeah, you calling me a liar? Am I lying? Did Floyd, when he was Money Mayweather, did he have the biggest events? Am I lying? Y'all watch boxing? Name who had bigger boxing events than Floyd Mayweather after the De La Hoya fight. Who had bigger fights? Yeah, the prodigal son has returned. They got Ego Valley for this one. Nobody had bigger fights. So with Canelo, he's not no Mexican Mayweather, because guess what? Depending on when these fights get announced, there are people with more anticipated bigger fights. Listen, old media wants to keep saying that Canelo is the face of boxing. How are you the face of boxing and you're not putting on the biggest events, sir? Pandemic or not. Errol Spence, let's vote. Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. That's a rumored fight. It's not official, just like Canelo's options aren't official. But hypothetically, let's push one of those rumored options through. Canelo versus Jason Quigley or Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. What is a bigger fight? What has more of an impact in its respective division? Huh? Let's talk about it. See, this is why I'm destroying old media. I'm destroying them. They scary. They always wait till I hang up the video. I'm here right now. We coming with the work. If Danny and Errol Spence a rumored fight, if that happens in the welterweight division at the end of this year or sometime before this year ends, which is rumored, and Canelo versus Jason Quigley, what is the bigger fight? Okay, shout out to Gary Mays, shout out to Kamal. They all said EJ versus DSG, ESJ versus DSG. So once again, Canelo was the face of boxing. I don't think anyone argued that. Because after Mayweather left, there was a void. Because there was also a stretch where Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn, so people thought it was over for Pacquiao. So I will say Canelo was the face of boxing. But what I'm saying is, how do you just maintain this title without putting on the biggest events? And your events are being ridiculed. That you don't just get that right. Like, this is not like a birthright. You dig what I'm saying? This ain't no birthright where, this was some family heirloom and you just inherited the business. You know what I'm saying? This is not a birthright like your pops was the ruler of the kingdom, and after he get killed or retire or some shit, then you the prince and now you the king of the kingdom. That's not how it works. Boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. Like Janet said, what have you done for me lately? Doom, 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 doom. What have you done? So how's Canelo just maintain his spot in the line if he ain't producing? Where are Canelo's numbers? I'm asking the real questions. Yeah, I'm asking the real questions. Where are Canelo's numbers? Why does DAZN constantly hide them if he's the face of boxing? Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, they didn't hide those numbers. Or Wilder Fury, or Errol Spence, EJ versus Mikey Garcia, or Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. All Wilder Fury won. And those numbers didn't even do, it was a great fight, but it didn't do the crazy numbers that it should have in the first fight with Wilder Fury. Because it was right by Christmas, it was in December or whatever. But they didn't hide the numbers. Canelo's numbers don't come out anymore. But the whole time he was with HBO and Showtime, his viewership buy rate came out. So once again, how does Canelo hold his spot in the line? Like, even from he has a good resume. See, I give Canelo credit where the credit is due. 30 or under, he has one of the best, if not the best resume. But you have to also look at the full spectrum. The full spectrum is he also has privilege. He also has like been branded and modeled a certain way, so he can really select any fight that he wants. So one thing that the Canelo Cinnabons do is they try to talk. Boxing is not equal, and we know this for various reasons. Certain sanctioning bodies work better with this promoter versus this promoter. Some sanctioning bodies have a better relationship with this promoter than the other promoter. Certain sanctioning bodies typically have belts that are owned by a certain promoter. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of like politics and shit that go into it. Sometimes people get mandatories and then they have to fight them, or they'll get stripped. And then sometimes, like Canelo, if your name is Canelo, if your name is what's the name, Lomachenko, when the pressure mounts and you're supposed to be fighting your mandatory, Jermall Charlo for Canelo and Devin Haney for Lomachenko, somehow you get out of it. Your squad, your team talks to the WBC, and mysteriously they build these new positions for the fighter in the witness protection belt. You dig? So it's like boxing is not fair in that sense. So you can't look. Canelo does have a good resume, but he also can pick any fight out of the galaxy that he wants and get it. Devin Haney's not at that spot where he can force Loma to fight him right now. It tends to be more of a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? He has to put in work and prove it, and the fans are gonna say stupid shit. What has Devin Haney done? He's the email champ. So it's a lot more politics involved. Canelo, at this point, he's popular enough and has been a gold standard in boxing. So if he wanted to, he can literally, with the right deal, like, without robbing, giving someone peanuts, he could fight anybody. The only person he wouldn't be the A side with is Mayweather, pretty much. That's a real boxer, not like sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather's about the only one. So we know these things. So why are we playing dumb and acting like we don't know what it is? Canelo, he does have a very good resume, but the other thing is Canelo doesn't have all of the guaranteed wins. Like a lot of his best resume names, there was controversy in the scoring or who should have won, like Lada, like Triple G won, like even Jacobs, some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people are saying it was a draw and different things like that. So you have to factor all that in. These are the realities of Canelo's career. Not everyone has that made like that. Canelo, bro, why did they have to offer Billy Joe Saunders a pay cut? Why? He's the face of boxing, right? So you tell me, the money's looking funny, period. The money's looking funny. How does the face of boxing not have enough money, but he has the richest, most lucrative sports contract in history, that just got passed up by Patrick Mahomes, but whatever, right? How doesn't he have enough money to get a better option like Charlo, like Caleb Plant, like David Benavidez, like Beterbiev, like Dimitri Bivol, who keeps calling him out, like Billy Joe Saunders? And I wasn't even, based on Billy's last performance, I wasn't even too keen on that, but it's still better than the names being presented now. Shout out to Gary. That's true fact. He said Floyd won every round, and they tried to say it was a draw. So let that sink in. That's what I'm saying. And the worst part about it for Canelo is this. Part of people still quote him as the face of boxing. I'm not saying he's a scrub. I don't even do all that. I'm not saying he's not popular, but he's not the face of boxing unless you putting on face of boxing type of events that people could be satisfied with more often than not. Out of Canelo's whole DAZN run, if he fights Ryder or Jason Quigley, who asked for half of them fights? Who asked for any of that? Who asked for Rocky Fielding? Who asked for Kovalev at 175 with weight stipulations? Who asked for Rocky Fielding for a fake ass title and weight stipulations? Please let me know, because I don't know. I don't know anybody that was like chomping at the bit for any of those fights. So Canelo has been able to move, cautiously through boxing, especially with this DAZN deal, and fight like last year before Triple G looked bad versus Derevyanchenko. Canelo said he didn't want to fight Triple G. He said, nah, we already had 2 rounds, F that. But as soon as Triple had no guys and Max everybody, as soon as he looked horrible and really lost to Derevyanchenko, boom. Now Canelo bring his ass to the table talking about, oh, I'll fight Triple G a 3rd time. And peep this. When he come to the table saying, yo, I'll fight Triple G now after he looked bad versus Derevyanchenko, then guess what? Now Triple G said he ain't ready. The zone curse, man, continues. And everything I'm saying is true. Shout out to Chuck Fields. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. I'm like the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making this butter off these bloodsuckers because I'm a motherfucking renegade. Bro, I'm the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm the new Ice Cube. The lynch mob. Oh my God, bro. Rocky Fielding, nobody asked for that. Kovalev, nobody asked for that. Jason Quigley, Wrigley, what's the name? You know what I'm saying? John Ryder coming off a lot. Nobody asked for none of this. And Golden Boy can sulk and say, oh, but we're in a pandemic. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I am a channel. I am a small business. I make less money than bigger businesses like Golden Boy, right? I'm not out here making, 40, $90 million and shit, whatever they got off of the back of Canelo's name, which is why he's mad at Golden Boy. So that's your business. Everybody got to make do in this pandemic. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to just do the best you could do. People are in much worse boats than millionaire boxing promoters. You see what I'm saying? So I don't care about no pandemic. My job as a content creator on YouTube is to create content. If I didn't create it, then y'all probably go to the next channel and then watch their creations if you want to be tapped in with boxing. So I can't sit up here and make a bunch of excuses. Oh, it's hard, man. I'm in a pandemic. I can't go to the fights, and nobody wants to hear that. That's why I never bring that to the table, because that's not even me. In life, I have never been a victim. I'm a survivor. I don't have no victimhood mentality. Like, oh, this pandemic sure is rough. This is crazy. What am I gonna do? Like, figure this shit out. So I don't care that Golden Boy is saying we're in a pandemic and things are different, because guess what? Things are different for the UFC, and they putting on some good fights. Am I lying? UFC just had a fight last night with Calvin Kattar and Iggy or whatever. EG. I don't know how to say this shit. IGE. And this shit was good. Just before that, they just had Jorge Masvidal. I kind of expected more, but it was a needed fight, The fights that I'm hearing for PBC, I got to wait to see if they can get them done, but I don't have no complaints about them. The fights I'm hearing, Danny versus Errol Spence, Fulton versus the Mayweather boy, Angelo Leo, that's a good fight. A lot of y'all might not know about that, but that's a good fight. They got David Benavidez versus Angulo. He don't have a bad resume. I've actually caught him before. His only loss is to Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. That ain't bad, bro. That's a champion. That was a champ. He lost to a champion. I watched that fight. You dig? So that's who they're saying David Benavidez is gonna fight. And on the co-feature or on the card, they got Otto Vailin. I want to see Otto Vailin because he just gave Tyson Fury his last fight. He gave Tyson Fury hell, so he made me respect his fight game. You see what I'm saying? So these are cool fights. These are cool fights. And then you get to the bigger ones, like I said, Danny and Errol. Whoever else. Danny, Errol, Charlo versus Derevyanchenko. I don't have no problem with none of them fights. Those are great fights, pandemic or not. Golden Boys seems the one to be talking about the pandemic and DAZN talking about money and shit. Listen, PBC, Top Rank, Golden Boy, they all took a hit. Frank War, everybody took a hit. But it's A man is measured not by his fall, but his bounce back. What's your bounce back game like? That's all we care about. You know what I mean? What is Golden Boy gonna do, and what are they gonna do to put on the most entertaining competitive fight? That's it. We don't care about the pandemic, and we hear that on the news 24/7. Smash the like button. The pandemic is just a reality for everybody. That doesn't mean Canelo has to fight people that no one wants to see him fight. What? Oh, there's no live gate. I don't give a fuck. The man's making $40 million a fight. Figure that out. We boxing fans. Encourage and entice people to want to get DAZN in by making a fight that people want to see. But people want to have their cake and eat it too. They're like, I don't want to get no good shit up because we're gonna miss on the live gate money. Well, then good luck selling your app if people don't want, the fight that you putting on. All right. Canelo pound for pound. I'm going to give you 1 minute to explain. His name is Kelmer Velasquez. I'm going to give you 1 minute to explain what the fuck that got to do with anything I'm talking about. He can be pound for pound. So listen, the fact that you did that to Condesimi, you just made it look worse. So Canelo's pound for pound, and he might fight Jason Quigley. When have you ever seen, I'm going to give you 1 minute. When have you ever seen a pound for pound number one person fight somebody who just got knocked out last year that wasn't a mandatory like Jason Quigley? You got 1 minute. Good luck. Yeah. You in the hot seat. You could see they come try to do these little troll drive-by. I got something for that ass. My bad, I did not explain myself. Yeah, your bad, you already wasted 15 seconds. So, explain. Like, you ain't gonna just dump off comments. So, by your logic, that makes it worse. So you're saying the number one pound for pound person might fight John Ryder off of a loss, or Jason Quigley, who's off a recent loss by stoppage, right? By stoppage, and he took 2 low-level tune-ups since. All right, 45 seconds. Shooters, get ready. I got a McGriddle for y'all. Look. Oh, 8 seconds. Oh, 7, 6. It's looking ugly, man. Shooters, get ready. Block him. Block Velasquez. I gave you a full minute, bro. And then some. Someone said, who the hell is Quigley? Shooters, get rid of him. Cancer, I'll buy another one. Look, I'm timing my shooters. Shooters, get rid of him. Velasquez. Woo! Not too bad. Not too bad, guys. He had a minute. He got clapped in 17 seconds. Oh, my God. My shooters make a good time. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Tony Boswell. All's well that ends well. Shout out to my man, Tony Boswell. Bars. He said, when they hate, donate $10 super chat. Woo! You see? They just come in with random stupid shit. Don't explain nothing. They just come in saying, Canelo, cheerleading with the pom-pom. We're here to talk boxing. If you ain't a grown man or woman or dog or whatever you are on this here internet, then we ain't into that. Oh, my gosh. I said if you don't come in like a grown man, grown woman, a dog, whatever you are on this here internet, then we ain't into that. Oh, my God. Bars. I told you this shit like a battle rap to me. You gonna speak with some sense on this internet or we ain't into that. Bars. Let's get it. Oh, my gosh. So, anyway, that they just try to say the opposite of what I'm saying. That old media tactic doesn't work. It actually makes it worse because you're telling me Canelo is pound for pound number one, which is your opinion. That's fine. So then you should be even more mad than me that the number one pound for pound person would be fighting someone that is considered to have little chance to beat him instead of a competitive fight. If you have Canelo number one, then how does it not bother you that the names that he's linked to don't really have much chance to beat him in the public opinion? And the funny thing is, let's talk about race, shall we? When Andre Ward was the pound for pound number one person. Floyd had retired. Canelo wasn't there yet, whatever. Andre Ward was pound for pound. They said, they being old media, they said that Andre SOG Ward was a cherry picker because he offered fights to bigger names. They turned him down in his 2-fight deal, voluntary fight before fighting Kovalev. So old media knew that Andre SOG Ward, his third fight, he was fighting Kovalev, which he did. And then when it was close, he did it again. So they knew he was going to fight Kovalev. But when he was fighting guys like Alexander Brand and even Sullivan Barrera, who was a ranked guy, they said Andre Ward was, you know, he's not pound for pound and he's cherry picking Alexander Brand. Dan Rayfield, formerly of ESPN, says Andre Ward versus Alexander Brand was the worst piece of raw sewage that HBO had ever broadcasted. You see what I'm saying? That's what Dan Rayfield of ESPN, so ESPN basically said at the time. They said it was a piece of raw sewage. But then when it comes to the beloved Canelo, right? We're not supposed to say nothing. And to make that even dumber, when Ward was fighting Brand, we knew that was his last fight in a multi-fight HBO deal to prepare him for Kovalev. So I could understand if they had a guaranteed succession plan for who Canelo was fighting, and it was all but, you know, announced that if Canelo gets past Jason Quigley, he's fighting Charlo, or he's fighting Charlo Derevyanchenko winner, or he's fighting Andrade. Then I could be like, okay, even though I'm not really much a fan of this Canelo fight, it makes sense because he has it in stone and it's already, you know, pre-pinned in contract pretty much that it's known if both guys win, they're going to face each other. Then that would be something a little bit different. But the thing that's hurting boxing, in my humble opinion, is the fact that there is a lot of guys is just doing fights willy-nilly. There is no real succession plan. There is no, you fight this fight, then you step up, then you're going to get a title. It's just like free-for-all. Like, you got guys who look like they're working their way to a title, and then all of a sudden they'll regress and fight a guy who's 16, 18, and 2. Like, you taking steps backwards. Normally, you build, then step up, you know, maybe middle of the road fight, step up, then get the fighter ready for a mandatory shot or a title shot. That's how boxing ideally works. But that's not what's happening. You got people who are like Canelo. If you look, let's look at this is what Canelo does. Just look at his history. Look at his history. Canelo will give you a good fight that everyone will sweat him. Then he'll give you a good fight. Like, let's say Erislandy Lara. But then after Erislandy Lara, he's like, fuck that. I'm fight. Since I took one challenging fight with Lara and I barely won, I honestly thought Lara beat him. It was close because Canelo, you know, he showed heart and he came alive in the second half. But I thought Lara had developed such an early lead. Shout out to Tucker. He said, Ego, your beard on point. They said I'm the kid with the golden voice and the golden beard. Thank you. Right? So he took a dignified fight with Lara. It was close. They gave it to him, whatever. I thought Lara won. And then he says, fuck that. I just did a tough fight. Fuck y'all. I'm fighting Amir Khan. What? You when Canelo announces some opponents, motherfuckers they should just cue the Minion music. What? You know how the Minions be making them noises? What? I'd just be like, what? Where did Amir Khan come from? You dragging him up to 155? Raphael is the epitome of old media. Grand Wizard. He said Triple G fought Dominic Wade. Yeah, that's funny that shout out to Gary Mays. Gary Mays is on point today. Much love. Much love. See, don't get me started on Triple G. Please don't, because I got to stay focused, because I'm going to go off on a rant on Just don't even get me started. I don't, cause y'all gonna try to suck me to a rabbit hole. We already know what Triple G, what time he on. He finna fight Kelsey Grammer or something. $50 million, man. What you think you got? Kelsey Carter, Kelsey Grammer, bro. He finna fight Kelsey Grammer for $50 million. 20 million and 20, 10 million and 10. You want some fives with that? This motherfucker fighting Kelsey Grammer. So just stop. Bro. This motherfucker Triple G, boy, he'll fight anybody. Triple G fight niggas from comics and shit. Like in this corner, Gennady Golovkin. In the blue corner, Harvey Dent. Like Harvey Dent, the motherfucker fighting Two-Face. Motherfucker come out, you know, Two-Face, so he gonna come out and show you half his shit. He gonna motherfucker fighting Harvey Dent. He gonna come out. His ring walk from the side, so you only see the clean side and shit. That motherfucker. Harvey Dent. Oh shit, this motherfucker's face blown off and shit. Man, just get Triple G. He fighting Arsenio Hall. Eddie, you should have did Coming to America too, Eddie. He finna fight quick. Oh shit, I almost broke some shit. Hold on, I gotta chill. I almost knocked shit down, bro. He finna fight Arsenio Hall and shit. Quick, you killed my brother Tommy. Quick, quick, you made me shoot my boy in the back of the head. Quick, you finna fight Arsenio. Triple G versus Somebody said Bill Bellamy. I'm done. He really did fight Bill Bellamy his first DAZN fight. That Steve Rose. Who is that though, bro? Like what? Where? Why is Steve Rose not come back though? Triple G finna fight the cast of Little Giants. remember that movie Little Giants with the little football Pee Wee League? Motherfucker, the refrigerator. He started pulling the refrigerator out. Hella swole. The annexation of Puerto Rico. That's who Triple G finna fight. The cast of The Sandlot, and then the cast of Little Giants. Man, stop. Triple G, oh my God. Man, Dominic Way, I don't even know where he's ever been ever since that fight. I have no idea. That's Triple G's career. Like, he fought dudes and you never seen him again. Like, after Camille Says Meta, you'll probably never hear from it. Like, it's like, I'm Robert Stack. Tonight on Unsolved Mysteries. Bro, it's going to be like all the Triple G's opponents have damn near been on Unsolved Mysteries. And they just brought it back on Netflix. After the Golovkin fight, they disappeared. The motherfucker Unsolved Mystery. Bro, where is Gregor's Proska? That was Triple G's HBO debut. Where is he? Let's just do the math. Where's Gregor's? I watched all the Top Rank shit. Well, not all of the recent ones, but I've been watching for years. Top Rank. I've seen Eddie Hearn shit. PBC, ABC, BVD. Where the fuck is Gregor's Proska? Please let me know. Where is he at? Gregor's. Hello, Gregor. You know, Gregory Hines. Where's Gregor's Proska? Where's Adama? Asumanu Adama. That motherfucker, he took the first flight back to Wakanda. Him and Akon trying to give electricity to Wakanda and shit. Where's Adama at? Did we get him? Did we get... It does smell like shit, doesn't it? Where is Adama? Please let me know. He doing a buddy comedy movie with Michael Blackson. Try again. No, it did not look like Layla Ali. She looked like Muhammad Ali and all them niggas, bro. Try again, Motosaka. That didn't look like Layla Ali. That looked like Muhammad Ali. Bro, where the fuck is Adama? Is he with Michael Blackson? Man, stop. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all pissing me off. That Harlem Night shit got me hollering. That's Triple G. Quit. Don't shoot that little motherfucker. Quit. You made me shoot my boy in the back of the head. Quit. That killed Tommy. Quit. Bro, that's Triple G versus Quit. This motherfucking Triple G just be fighting Ryan Reynolds. Like, he see my hat, Deadpool. He just fight Ryan Reynolds. Like, he just be picking people. Anyway, back to Canelo. Hey, DAZN, man, they gotta do something, bro. There should be law and order to who these opponents is. Like, fucking, I ain't trying to see this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Triple G versus Tony Yayo. I'm like, Yayo? From G Unit? Yayo? I want to be the reason you smile. Wipe away your tears. I be the reason you smile. Oh, my God, bro. Tony Yayo? Like, man, stop. Y'all, leave me alone, bro. I'm going to go watch another sport. Tony Yayo? So seductive, shorty dancing on me. Like, Tony Yayo and Golovkin. like, come on, bro. You could at least got Banks or something. Acid out the baggie, this is more than dope. Flawless flow. Fucking up a son, every horoscope, then wore my robe. Strapped out the corner coat. Let my opponent. Bro, you could have fought BANK, the PLK or something. Why didn't you fight Banks? I'ma squeeze first, ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. I'ma squeeze first, ask. Bro, where Banks at? Oh my, Banks be spitting. I fuck with Banks. I ain't the richest, but I'm richer than y'all. Shit, Banks is like the young Wilt Chamberlain. All I do is fuck bitches and ball. My 18 niggas will splatter you for talking that. Might as well hire a doctor to walk around with. Yeah, where Banks at? Triple G versus the Punchline King, Banks. I got a new toy that'll burn a hater and put a red dot in his eye like the fucking Terminator. You better warn him if that's your man, cause I throw his ass off the roof like Nutso and above the rim. Like, where Banks at, bro? Can I get Banks instead of Tony Yayo? You feel? Where Buck at? Hey, I can't front that young Buck. Shorty wanna ride with me, let me on the floor. Hey, that shorty wanna ride. That beat is still, bro. I used to pull bitches to that. I can't even front. Shout out to bucking them, bro. I was bucking them. Oh my God, bars. I said shout out to bucking them. Back then, I used to pull bitches. I was bucking them, fucking them. Oh my. Let me stop. Too much bars. I used to pull to that song. I'll be at the club. Shorty wanna ride with me, let me on the floor. That beat, I gotta listen to that after this. Impressions on point. Yeah, shout out to Young Buck, bro. That shit was a classic. It is a classic. It sucks that him and 50 fell out. They used to make good music. I can always count on these streams to make me laugh and smile, even during the hardest times. Boxingego, thank you. Shout out to Sierra. Send y'all well wishes to her and her family during this time. We all together in this. Yeah. Hey, show Sierra some love. What the hell? She retracted her shit. That scared me. I thought the shooters got you. I was like, damn. She just retracted it. But shout out to, I seen you. Nah, Young Buck has some hits though, bro. Nah, don't talk about that other stuff. I don't know about that recent shit. I don't know about that Bobby Valentino type shit. I don't know about that. I can't even say anything because y'all trying to get me caught. I don't want them BLTs and TLCs and shit all on my channel. Oh man, you was talking about us, man. Like, nah. Don't try to, the BLTs, try to get the BLTs on me. Cause I said Bobby Valentino, fuck y'all. Hey, Bobby, hey, he was wildin' though, bro. Listen, to each his own, do what you want, but he tried to run out and then the chick or whatever was like filming him and he was like hiding behind a shirt. Like, nah, man, I seen that was you, Bobby. I could see that. I seen the little curl and shit. He had the S curl. I seen that. That motherfucker was hiding by his shirt. Nah, dog. That motherfucker, slow down. I just want to get your number. Yeah, you need to slow down, motherfucker, because you was out here. Bro, that motherfucker, slow down. I just want to get. You should have got to know her. You know, that's all I'm going to say. You should have got to know her. I see why he came out. He was putting clues in the music. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Yeah, you need to get to know her. All right. Oh, my God. He was putting clues in the music. Anonymous. Yeah. You just leave the money on the bed. Yeah, you nasty. You motherfucker talking about anonymous. He was putting clues in the music. Then remember Mrs. Officer? Man, she a cop on the side and shit. Woo, 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 woo. That motherfucker was like on some wheel. Yeah, you was wheel. Wheel. Where Bobby V at, bro? Yeah, that, bro. He was leaving clues in the music. I saw you walking down on Melrose. Bro, you was it. Bro, I know where you was at. You wasn't in Melrose. He was in Frisco. I'm gonna tell you. I saw you walk, cause they listen. I'm from the Bay, and people always try to act like the whole Bay has. You know, we cool. We just good people. But bro, you just say where you really were. You wasn't on no Melrose. Just say where you really was. I'm from the Bay, bro. It's all love to everybody. That mother. I saw you walking down on Castro. Like you was on Castro. You was in the Castro district. It's okay. I mean, that's your thing. You was in Castro. But you don't have to lie and say, I'm not gonna stop. He was in the Castro district. It's okay. That's what he prefers. Listen, hey, I'm just here to talk boxing. Motherfucker trying to lie about the location. I saw it. The nigga said, I saw you walking down on Melrose. Like what? You was in Castro. I saw you walk. You was on Castro. And that motherfucker he was in LA on Sunset. Ain't it don't they, what? Who be on Sunset? Is it Sunset, huh? Say something. Just nod your head. I saw you. Slow down. Wee. You slow down with the wee. Bro, that motherfucker. I saw you walk. You was on Sunset. Bro, where it go down in L.A.? Where L.A. go? Oh my God. Where does it go down in L.A.? I'm just curious. Like, oh yeah, Hollywood's crazy, bro. Like, bro, listen, people with I'm gonna say it like this. Wait, listen. Hollywood, what they show you in the movies, it's not all that. Like, Hollywood low-key look dirty. You see what I'm saying? Like, on the movies, you think it's just gonna be like Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston fucking in the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think it's gonna be like crazy. Like, just you see Angelina Jolie. You know, Hollywood be like, man, I stayed in a hotel in Hollywood, and it was probably one of the top worst hotels that I've ever stayed at. Like, you know, you go to the internet and you book the hotel, and then you remember booking it, and then you show up and it don't look nothing like what it looked like on Expedia. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, the hotel catfish you. You ever been catfished by a hotel and shit? Where the hotel catfish your ass? Bro, I swear, the hotel, they made it look like glamorous. They had fucking cardboard cutouts of Fergie. I'm like, damn, Fergie was there? It was a cardboard cutout of Fergie. I'm like, God damn, like, you made it sound like like it looked like Fergie was in the picture. Bro, I don't know what the fuck they did. And it was like literally, I was covering, what fight was it? I don't remember. I was covering a fight, bro. Oh, actually, I was in between. I was in LA, but I needed a hotel in Hollywood for one day because I had to go to Oxnard and it was closer. So I wanted to be like halfway there or some shit because I rented a car, you know, a whole bunch of shit. I had to go out to Oxnard. But anyway, Hollywood is like low key kind of dirty. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of parts of it. It looks like worn down and shit. But on the movies, it looked like it's just jumping and it's like everything's glamour. That Hollywood be weird, especially at night and shit. That shit look like the Thriller. Behind the scenes, a Thriller. A doom 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 doom. A doom doom. A doom doom doom. Cause that's a Thriller. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Nah, Hollywood be kind of crazy. Shout out to come on, Oz would probably say something out of pocket. LOL, DAZN so broke they put Michael Hunter on furlough. Eddie. He said Eddie Hearns asked for the government bailout. He from the UK. I don't know if he asked for the bailout. PPP loan, but DAZN request got denied. Is that true? He from the, how you ask for a stimulus package? You from the UK, and DAZN is a business that's corporate offices in DAZN. I mean in the UK. He said Hollywood high key dirt. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you've been there before. Bro, like, I swear, this is all true. Hey, listen, y'all disrespectful. The super chats is great and all that. Y'all gotta get these likes up. Like, this is looking pitiful, bro. Don't do my likes like that. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta get these likes up. But anyway, Hollywood is kind of grody. Like, parts of it. It looked like worn down. It's not what you see on movies. I went to it was a good coffee house. I forgot what it was called. But it was in Hollywood. There was a chick, I promise you. And she had like shorts and a tank top on or whatever. Like Hollywood just got weird individuals. You ever just been somewhere and just seen some weird individuals? There's a girl, she had shorts on, and I was working, it was boxing, you know, I'll be on my boxing shit. So I was uploading boxing videos for y'all. And I was waiting for the file, so I was just like looking around. I already had my coffee, so I'm just looking around. And then you ever do like that and you do like a double, triple take and shit? That's what happened. Like I was on my computer and I had nothing to do. I was just waiting for the file to upload to YouTube. And you know when you look, like what the fuck? And you do that double and triple take shit? That's what I did, because I looked and she had the shorts on and her legs was hairy than a bitch. Like, full grown Rapunzel, lay down your hair. Like her legs were just like lichen style. Like you ever seen Underworld with the lichens? Like it was just hairy as a motherfucker. And don't say that it was a chick. It wasn't like someone, you know, who was changing or something. It was an actual chick, but she was just like, I think she was real female, like feminist, and you know what I'm saying? So she just wasn't wearing deodorant and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like she didn't care about, she had armpit hair, all types of shit. Like she just was like commando style, like Arnold, John Matrix. Like she just wasn't really, she was just out there. In the coffee, I'm like, damn, she tripping a little bit. She was just looking like Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf. That's all I'm trying to say. Remember when Michael J. Fox took the beer can? Bit the beer can? That was that bitch. Like, she was just out there wilding like Teen Wolf and shit. That shit was kind of weird, bro. Like, it was, like, I'm not talking about, like, I ain't trying to tell y'all all about my sex life and shit, but I've dated girls, they got a little hair on their arm. Like, not like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Latita chick, she got a little hair on her arm. No, this shit is not that. She was Harry and the Henderson. Like, this bitch was, like, you part monkey. Like, you're like, she was built like Caesar. You ever seen Planet of the Apes? That's all I'm saying. Nah, she looked like Caesar. Go! Remember that monkey was, when Caesar punked the monkey and the monkey had to, like, lend his hand? Like I thought it was Caesar in the coffee shop. I saw. Remember all the monkeys used to go crazy? Let Let me stop with these monkey noises. This shit is hurting. That shit hurt. Was it Koba? Yeah, the one that tried to double cross my homie Caesar. See, he on his movie shit. Look. Yeah, it was Koba. He had to lend his hand. That's how you had to do. Cause Caesar was like just bossed up on his ass and shit. It was like the alpha monkey and shit. I got. Oh, y'all got me sound like Biz Marquee and shit. Let me do my joke. Hold on. I can't get it out. I can't get it out. Hold on. Remember. I can't even do it anymore. Still better than Canelo's next opponent. My monkey joke is still better than Canelo's next opponent. Let's just say that. That's what they was doing. Remember? Hit my damn knee. Oh my God. He said Koba was gangster. Yeah, Koba was with the shit. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, that motherfucker was tripping. He double crossed Caesar. Oh my God, my face hurt from doing that monkey shit, bro. That's who Triple G finna fight next. Caesar. He finna fight Caesar. Planet of the Apes, return to the Planet of the Apes, starring Gennady Golovkin. That's Triple G next opponent. Fuck is you talking about? Triple G versus Tekashi and shit. We beat the industry. You're like, stop it, please. Oh my gosh. Man, get this dumbass out of here. He said, what you smoking? Shut your dumb ass up. Block him. There's always one square ass motherfucker. Hey man, what are you smoking? I like some of that. Huh, am I right? Block him. Get these motherfuckers out of here. They must not know. This is my show. You don't get the, what's his name? El Gallito? Yeah. El Blaquito. Yeah, block him. Eso. Block him. Yeah, El Blaquito. That's your new name. We're gonna block you. Eso. You pinche perro. Block him. Yeah, block him. I'm the new Miklo. Yeah. You see how there's always one or a couple that come and try to ruin my jokes and shit. We just be having fun vibing. Yeah, man, what are you smoking? You smoking crack, huh? Like, okay, that was funny. Listen, I'll be high off life because I get to wake up when the fuck I want, do what I fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? I get to work for myself. There ain't nothing like it. I get to talk boxing, sip on these Yoruba mates, talk boxing. Shout out to Tonio, De Jesus, my guy. Yeah, I don't smoke and do all that shit. I haven't even drank this whole year. I might have a drink though, cause old media getting crucified, and I think that calls for a celebration. Ha 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 ha! It's like a joke sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Somebody got shot before he could delete what he said. Good, block him, bro. They be hating. They want to be like your boy Mike Lowry. Yeah, man. Anyway, back to this boxing shit. Golden Boy, what, like, I made a video about it. Check that on the channel. Where's didn't they say Ryan Garcia had a 48-hour WBC extension? They said, excuse me, hold on. All right. They said when Tyson Fury Glovegate came on, right? WBC and old media tried to distract and come out with a million articles to make you forget about Glovegate, or try to, come up with popping fights so you forget or get distracted, and it didn't work. But one of the distractions was old media kept saying that Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell was finished and official. And then there were articles that were saying that there was a 48-hour deadline and extension, like a 48-hour extension deadline. That was on July 4th, 5th, and 6th. It is July 16th today. Where is Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell? I thought there was a 48-hour deadline. What happened to that? It's been over 10 days. What is the deal? Where is this deadline? They said it was 48 hours. The Black Channel. Where is the Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell? Has anyone heard it officially announced? If so, link it up. Send us that link. The WBC said it was official and it was confirmed. They came out with reports saying that Ryan Garcia was going to go the WBC route instead of the WBO route, instead of fighting that Emmanuel To-Go guy. So where's the fight? I thought it was a 48-hour deadline. Looking shaky. It's looking crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? And like the other thing is, when you know the WBC to announce fights before the promoter, what part of the game is that? Why would the WBC do flyers and announce fights on their Twitter and official pages, and Golden Boy and DAZN haven't even announced a fight? Please explain that. What part of the game is that? What part of the game is that where you got a sanctioning body not ordering the fight, but ordering and then announcing the fight was confirmed and official, and making flyers and shit? Like what part of the game? How is that needed? How you announce the fight and the promoters ain't said shit about the fight? See, bro, we got to clean boxing back up. Hold on. Come on, bro. Now, back to this Canelo. All right. I need to see from y'all. Smash the like button. Somebody told me, I can't make this up. They told me that they said they're not feeling the Quigley fight. That's a bad fight for Canelo. But they said John Ryder is an excellent fight, a good fight, and it's better than the Charlo and Canelo. Vote. Who agrees with that? Agree or disagree with that statement? They said they agreed that to my Quigley video, that Quigley is not a good next opponent for Canelo, but they said John Ryder is, and John Ryder is a better fight for Canelo than Jermall Charlo. I need to hear some thoughts on that, because I got thoughts. Did they say all 48 had to be in a row? I'm done. This man said, bro, they said that John Ryder is a better fight. See, that's what I'm saying. Old media, they making themselves look so bad. You can't beat us. You can't be better than us. You can't be in our league, because you're not telling the truth, bro. You're not telling the truth, and they are making themselves look so stupid. It's like, you ever just seen a dude and he's like heartbroken because a girl broke up with him, and he's so desperate to get her back that he's making himself look like simp of the year? Like, he just looked real bad out in these streets. That's how I look at old media. I'm like, damn, she got you out your soul. Like, she got you wilding. Like, you really crying on Instagram and shit, like Tyrese and shit. Don't take my baby. What more do you want from me? Like, you ever see that? Like, a dude just like crying on Instagram because a girl broke up. Like, it's just like, you looking bad in these streets. That's what old media looks like to me, bro. They really be saying whatever. Talking about John Ryder's, but we gonna see, because he gonna pick John Ryder or Jason Quigley from the sounds of it. So we'll see. We'll see. And old media is so foolish. Shout out to Kevin Slims, my guy. Who the fuck is John Ryder? Hey, you crazy, bro. Look. So this is the guy. He has a look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. His name is Joseph, and he has a picture of some guy with the poncho. Look, this is his avatar. You see? He has a guy with a sombrero on and a mustache and a poncho. His name is Joseph. And Sir Joseph says right here. See, I don't be lying. He says Quigley don't deserve the fight, but Ryder would actually be a good fight and better than fighting Jamal Charlo. Ryder beat Caleb Smith. Man, come on. Stop it. and when you lie, when you do all this stuff to protect the lie or to continue lying, you just look crazy, bro. They look crazy in the comment section just saying anything just to protect a lie. You know Canelo versus Quigley or John Ryder is not a better fight or more anticipated than Jamal Charlo. In fact, I think Demetrius Andrade would be a better option as well. Shout out to my boy Icy. He said these dudes are drunk. Facts. That's what I'm saying. I really feel like Andrade would be a better look. John Ryder and Quigley, they don't have big brands in America. They have never headlined in America. They probably haven't co-featured in America unless it was on a small card. I think like Quigley might have had a small ESPN card when Golden Boy was with ESPN. Shit like that. You know what I mean? But they haven't had no major boxing events where they headline. You can't just put someone in the mix, crowd or no crowd. That don't matter. Smash the like button. So it looks bad for old media because at this point they're just swinging and telegraphing all their shots. And all they could say is you hating on Canelo. Nobody had why do the Cinnabons think that people are hating on Canelo? Like what is there to hate on? I'm failing to understand that. Like why do you think everyone has this vendetta against Canelo Alvarez? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that since he's been on DAZN, his star power has dwindled. If you don't believe that, then you're probably delusional because it's apparent. Listen, I'm going to put it like this. Answer this question. If Canelo's star power has not dwindled since being on DAZN, right, then explain this. How come Canelo's numbers used to come out when he was with Showtime and HBO, but now they don't come out? And how come the somewhat indications of numbers that we've had, we have not ever been given clear DAZN numbers of US only? They have given us some concurrent numbers with slick talking and like in 9 markets, Canelo did this and that. Before, nobody ever, when Canelo fought Golovkin, nobody said Canelo fought Golovkin and did 1.4 million in Austria, US, Japan combined. They just told you in the United States of America, Canelo did this many homes pay-per-view. It was not all these other independent regions. They didn't add like whatever traffic he did in Mexico or illegal stream. They just said in America, he did 1.3 million, 1.4 million, whatever. Right? So how is it that Canelo at a pay-per-view price, a higher price point, charge people more money, has generated more viewership from all indications at a higher price point than with DAZN at a lower price point? So what I mean is when he's fighting Golovkin, he's charging $75, $80. And he did 1.4 million, 1.3 whatever million. But then he's fighting Kovalev and he's waiting for UFC. So we know that fight didn't do 1 point whatever million. Because the number, why wouldn't you come out? So how's your prices cheaper on DAZN than what you would have paid for a pay-per-view, but you're doing less numbers? That don't make no sense, which is what I told you was a flaw from DAZN from the beginning. They should have hit your boy up, say, hey, we need help with boxing. I told you, you need people that know boxing. How do you charge $80 a pop for a pay-per-view? Canelo was getting, in his better fights, over $1 million. Chavez, the Cotto fight was basically $1 million. It did like 900,000 and change. So that's $1 million basically. Both Golovkin fights were over $1 million. The Canelo versus Mayweather, of course, was like 2 point something million. So how are you charging $80 to $100 or whatever the pay-per-view cost and doing over $1 million? Simple mathematics. You're charging $10 to $20 a pop and you're selling less than $1 million for sure in a lot of your fights, if not all of them. So how are you charging 8 times less, 6 times less, or whatever the difference between $80 pay-per-view and $9.99 or $20 a month, and you're doing less viewership? That's an indication. And now he's about to fight the two names, Quigley or John Ryder. And the worst part about it, why would he fight them in America? Take that shit to the UK. Why don't you go over there? Just send Canelo and his team to the UK. Like, what? Why does it have to happen in America? Like, that's, I don't know. I don't know if the UK is doing crowds. I thought they were doing a couple crowds. I could be mistaken on that. I don't know. But I'm just saying, what is the point of having that here? That's not really a fight that resonates at all with the American fan base, from what I've seen, in my personal opinion. And you know what's crazy? I'm not saying this is my number one choice for Canelo, but this is my personal opinion. Canelo would probably be better off fighting Gabe Rosado. I know he has a lot of losses, but he's a known, you know, people know him. He was in the Creed movie. He has like 12 losses, so that part will look bad. But if you actually know his resume, you can say like, okay, the Peter Quillen fight, he beat Martin Murray, you know what I'm saying? So some of those losses probably shouldn't be his. And I think you would be able to justify that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's Puerto Rican, Canelo's Mexican, so you can kind of go the Puerto Rico versus Mexico route. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, I'm not saying that's like the ideal fight that I would pick, but from a marketing business perspective, it seemed like you could get him for the right price. Gabe's always in fun fights, Gabe Rosado, and then Canelo is, you know, has an entertaining style most of the time too. You see what I'm saying? I think, to be honest, I think that would be a more sellable fight than Quigley. So it's like, why even Toriano Johnson? Listen, how the black fighter, does Canelo want to fight black fighters? Answer that in the question. Do you think Canelo enjoys fighting black fighters, him and his team? Just answer the simple question. Does Canelo and his team enjoy fighting black fighters? Someone said, hell no. Nah. Okay, because I'm struggling to understand this. So let me get this straight. Toriano Johnson is mad aggressive. He's black. The Black Channel. He's black, and he's kind of like, he has some power, and he's real aggressive. And he has somewhat of an amateur pedigree. I've interviewed him before, right? And he knocked out Jason Quigley last year, 2019. Look it up. They threw his name in the mix for one day, and then now they're saying the finalists are two white guys, John Ryder or Jason Quigley, an Irishman or an Englishman, right? So what I'm saying is, like, how does Toriano Johnson with Golden Boy knock out Jason Quigley, and Jason Quigley has 2 light touch, comeback fights, unheralded, unknown people, and you're not putting Toriano Johnson, because neither Toriano Johnson or Quigley are big names like that. You see what I'm saying? So wouldn't you give it to the guy who has probably the more exciting style, or knocked out the other guy? Bro, this is gonna look terrible when Canelo. I can't wait, bro. We gonna see. Does that make sense to you? Like, or here's another example. But wait, hold on. He said I'm a joke. Okay, hold on. Leave him alone. I got one. Leave him alone. He said I'm a joke. Okay, that's cool. We gonna see who's the joke. Let me find him. Hold on. Corleone, bro. Come on, man. I was trying to get him. Bro. I was trying to get him. Shooters, y'all gotta let me work. Y'all gotta let me work out the clinch. I can handle myself. But anyway. Nah, it's cool. It is what it is. There's a little bit of a lag. That's why I say y'all gotta wait just a second. Because the lag, by the time I see him, then it's a wrap, because y'all already got to him. So shooters, just be easier on the trigger. But anyway, he said it's funny how I made a video. This is his comment. I was about to get him. He said it's funny how I made a video about Golden Boy not saying anything about Travell, who passed away. He said 10 minutes later, Golden Boy released a statement. First of all, you sound stupid as fuck, because you can't wait for me to make a video about it, calling you out, and then you release it. That's for starters. Second, I have screenshots. My video was up 10 or 12 hours before Golden Boy released anything. The video came out last night, sir. So you sound stupid as shit. He said he alleges that Golden Boy, 10 minutes after my video released a statement. But it was actually 10 to 12 hours after my video was uploaded. My video came out last night. So you're lying, per usual. So that's that. Oh, block him. Hey, King Corleone, just block him. Just block him. You just wasting people's time. Yeah, rest in peace to Travell. Maison. Your name lives on. I said rest in peace to Travell Maison. Your name lives on. Rest in peace. Block him. King Corleone, just do it. Make it easy. Make it easy on the boy. Woo! King Corleone blocked him twice. So anyway, I'm not even gonna. That's just a waste of my time. Shout out to When They Hate Donate. Shout out to Rob G Films. Yeah. So anyway, Golden Boy, they waited 10 to 12 hours after my video. And second of all, and the thing is, my video, I could have made it earlier in the day, because I knew about it earlier in the day. I just actually got around to making the video when I was able to, So they still waited. It was still out. The information was out from a day. But anyway, it is what it is. Rest in peace to the God. But see how they try to distract you from the subject at hand? Canelo versus Jason Quigley. How come the black fighter, see, it's funny. Everyone says Black Lives Matter and Blackout Tuesday. They feel sorry for George Floyd. Then why not give a black fighter, Toriano Johnson, if that's how you feel right now? He knocked out Jason Quigley. Why is Jason Quigley a finalist, but Toriano Johnson ain't? Explain that. what is the point of knocking somebody out if you don't reap the benefits in situations like this? Like, hey, we need a cheap opponent, pandemic. We can't go with someone like Billy Joe Saunders or high profile people. So what's the point of Toriano Johnson knocking out Jason Quigley last year if you don't get no perks to that? And then Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy want to solicit Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence and sign black fighters. What black fighter have you taken care of, sir? I'm just curious. Name a black fighter signed with Golden Boy that they take care of. The person that probably gets the most exposure right now is Blair Cobb or whatever. Blair Clare, whatever his name is. What are we talking about? And he's really just getting the exposure because he do that WWE shit. And they don't have that big of a stable, so they just going off of that and hoping it'll sell. But there's people, in my opinion, who will probably go, farther, like Rashidi Ellis. Where is he at? Why? Where he ain't fighting? What's popping? Where Lamont Roach? So what are we talking about? That's why you see all this radical shit from De La Hoya talking about he coming out of retirement. Listen, I don't care about none of that. If you're going to come out of retirement, good, great, enjoy. But let's talk. See, that's what I'm saying. Remind me why ego is making it a race issue. Block him. We ain't reminding you shit because we don't care about you. Block him. See, that's old media tactics at its finest. I bring up these points and they say I'm the one making it a race issue. I'm not making it a race issue. I'm telling you what I see and I'm asking questions. If you don't have no answer, just say you don't have no answer for it. You see how they blend? That's like this is the type of dude that go to the doctor and they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, son, you have herpes," and he's like, "Oh, you making it about STDs?" No, you made it about STDs when you contracted one. How you gonna blame me because you have an STD? Please let me know how that works. So the doctor run the test, you pee in the cup or whatever the fuck, blood test. Your ass got the clap. You got the Eric Clapton. That's your shit. You gonna say, "Oh man, come on, doc. You're making this test about STD." No, he's telling your dumbass what the fuck you have. Fuck is you talking about? I didn't make shit about race. I'm bringing up and posing questions based on what I see. You can't get mad at me for diagnosing it. Man, come on, doc. You always talking about chlamydia and herpes. Herpes simplex 10. Why are you making this about STDs? Fuck is you talking about? You made it about STDs when you got burnt. Like, how's this the doctor's fault? Oh my gosh. They always try to throw y'all off track and shit. That don't work over here. Damn, he got clapped so fast I couldn't even read this shit. What the fuck? This dude is a stalker. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my phone, cell phone, and my pager at the bottom. Bro, this dude is crazy. This dude crazy. Please don't come, I wonder why. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on now. It reminds. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Why bro, they cannot get enough of me. I must be the man. I must be the greatest. They really can't stop watching. Like me, I don't watch shit I don't like. I heard about your Uncle Ronnie. I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself or son that didn't want. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? These motherfuckers is tripping. Anywho, my shooter's doing a hell of a job. My shooter's doing a hell of a job. We got the live. I done the livest live gate. We got the livest stream. Man, what's up? Listen. So Toriano Johnson, a black fighter, knocks out Jason Quigley last year. Jason Quigley takes soft touch tune-ups to get back on track. and boom, he gets the call to fight Canelo. But Toriano Johnson, the aggressive style that knocked out Jason Quigley, his name was mentioned, and then nothing else. Andrade, he signed to DAZN. No mention, no offer. But Billy Joe Saunders got an offer who failed a drug test. So listen, how can Canelo fight Billy Joe Saunders, a Caucasian Englishman, right? After failing a drug test, which canceled his fight with Demetrius Andrade. But then you have Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, an African-American black fighter who was down to fight Billy Joe Saunders, but it was Billy who failed his drug test and blamed it on nasal spray. And then Billy, who did not rematch or reschedule the match as soon as he got cleared, right? As soon as he got cleared, he never came back and fought Boo Boo, who then had his belt. He not getting no call to fight Canelo, but Billy Joe Saunders was about to get the fight before the pandemic, and then they didn't have enough money or whatever because of the pandemic. Then Toriano Johnson, an African-American from the Bahamas with an aggressive enough style to knock out the Irish white fighter, Jason Quigley, last year. Like I said, he came back, took 2 real light tune-ups and knocked those guys out. And then Jason Quigley, he's one of the finalists for the Canelo sweepstakes. But the African-American fighter from the Bahamas that knocked out the other guy who's Irish, he's not, his name's not even being mentioned anymore. And then, so that's with some of the black fighters. We already know Canelo has not offered to fight Charlo, whatever. But then the other situation is this. John Ryder lost to Caleb Smith, so Caleb Smith kept his titles. Caleb Smith is the guy who has an undefeated record still, if I'm not mistaken. He's still undefeated. He's big. He's strong. He didn't look good versus John Ryder, but they gave him the fight, and he kept his belt. And he has the real version of the belt. So why would Canelo fight the guy, John Ryder, coming off of a loss with his fake Rocky Fielding belt instead of trying to consolidate the Rocky Fielding secondary title with Caleb Smith's real title? And Golden Boy keeps telling you that Canelo wants to fight the best and he's down to fight the best. This don't sound like that, sir. Caleb Smith, he won the World Box. He didn't have a good performance, but he won the World Boxing Super Series, and he's the guy with the real version of the belt that Canelo has. So why fight John Ryder? What does that do? What does that do? But even if the perception is that that John Ryder beat Caleb Smith, which that is the perception, he didn't win, so they didn't give him the belt. Meanwhile, if Canelo fought Caleb Smith, at the very least, he would be consolidating that WBA 168, because Caleb Smith knocked out Rocky Fielding in like a round, and then Canelo later knocked out Fielding when he had a belt in 3 rounds. So you would be doing what Pacquiao and Thurman did. These dudes don't know what they're doing, bro. They just making any type of fight. Pacquiao had a secondary title, and then he fought Keith Thurman. Now that Pacquiao, yes, it's up to my promoter, Bob Edom. Now that he fought him, now we don't have 2 welterweight guys with titles. We know Pacquiao is the real motherfucker, and Keith is somewhere playing the flute. Because they consolidated. When Triple G had no guys, and Jacobs, even though Jacobs really beat him, when they fought, they consolidated the titles. So when is Canelo going to do what's right and just start getting these titles out of the way? Now all of a sudden he can't make 160. You don't want to consolidate titles by giving Caleb Smith a shot. You want to fight a guy coming off a loss who's shorter than you and lost to Rocky Fielding, a guy you annihilated, and a guy who's lost to domestic level people, right? John Ryder has 5 losses. 5 losses. And although you could argue his Caleb Smith loss shouldn't really be a loss, even if you remove that, that's 4. So he still has 4 losses. Billy Joe Saunders, Rocky Fielding lost. He lost to some domestic level dude. You see what I'm saying? How do all these guys get the shot? But when it comes to a black fighter in America, where Canelo is currently fighting, right? Old media tells you that the black fighter needs to fight the black murderers row and go through this guy, earn your spot, fight this guy, go through a kumite of sorts in this tournament style to prove your worthiness of Canelo. Meanwhile, motherfuckers that got knocked out last year get the call for Canelo. But when it comes to Charlo, they say, oh, Canelo will crush him. He needs to fight Andre. He needs to fight Jacobs. Why does Charlo, a bigger name, a more outspoken personality, a bigger brand, a more respected, name in the sport, he don't get the straight golden ticket to the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but Jason Quigley might, or John Ryder off of a loss might. This is going to be terrible. Canelo, go ahead. Golden Boy, go ahead. Announce this fight. Good luck. That's my time. Good luck. Yeah. That's how I know I'm killing it. I start choking up. That's how I know I'm spitting. It went down the wrong pipe. Pop. It's looking shaky. It's looking shaky right now for old media. They on the ropes. Bro, just analyze that. Like Billy Crystal. Analyze that. How come oftentimes when it's a black fighter, black skin, they have to, according to old media, they have to fight each other and knock each other's brains out, black murderers row style. They have to do all this stuff to prove their worthiness. They have to be, have their own Super 6, Super 5 tournament. And if they do truly emerge as the cream of the crop, then allegedly they'll get Canelo. But Jason Quigley didn't have to do that. All he had to do was fight 18, 19 people, get knocked out last year, and then take 2 light touch tune-ups, and he got the call. Bro, this is a terrible look. John Ryder, all he had to do is take 4 losses and then have a good performance with Caleb Smith, which the judges said he lost, and he get the call. But then you ask about a black fighter like Canelo and Charlo, they say, oh, Charlo will get destroyed. The Charlette sisters and the Charlotte, all this name calling and games and shit. They say, oh, they're not worthy. What have they done? Who have they beat? Won't. Icy, you got to text me. You got to text me because I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, listen. I feel like I can go some more, but I'm going to end this stream. If you are a channel member, do I have any Patreon or channel members that want to do we'll do a call right now? Do y'all want to do a call? Channel members or Patreon, we can go do a call right now. If y'all want to talk about some of this. But I'm off of the public. Icy, hit me up on Instagram. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what aspect you're talking about of what we talked about. Listen, we could do a call right now because I owe I want to do another one if y'all want to do the group chat right now. See, y'all got to sign up for the Patreon and the channel members because we about to get it lit. Have the group call. We could continue the conversation. All right, y'all taking too long, so I'm about to. I don't know. I'll schedule the next one. I'll give y'all some more time. Because I don't know how many people. I mean, we have a lot of Army Green, but not everyone's been on the group calls before. I'll put out a message and see what y'all say. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see who Canelo decides to fight, but it's looking crazy. It's very different with other mandatory Canelo had to 160 other than Charlo. Can members watch the call? I gotta streamline it. I gotta streamline it because I don't know how we can do that, but I'm sure there's a way. That'll be cool. so people that want to watch it, that they don't have to participate in the call conversation. I don't know. I'm gonna brainstorm on that one. I'm a block channel member. How the hell did that happen? How you a block channel member? I ain't never seen that. I ain't trying to laugh. I ain't never seen this. He said I'm a block channel member. You lie. I don't even know if that's even possible. Yeah, shout out to Victor. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Just check your look for your emails and see if I get if I send a notification out. Hopefully YouTube sends it. I'm trying to streamline it though for you guys, so it's easy and super direct. Man, good luck to Canelo and Golden Boy. I'm out. Holla at the boy. Great show.